Hey Cancer, this read is for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what Mama Universe has in store for you guys today. I'm just trying out a new deck here today. So we'll see. We'll just add her in. We'll see what else she's got to say through the deck here. All right, Universe, what messages do you have for Cancer? Do you got some insight? Some guidance? Some warnings, maybe? Affirmations? Wisdom? She's really thinking about it today, guys. Oh, I feel like we got a few here that want to pop out. Alrighty. So we have orphaned, peace, not for you, exchanging gifts, mending, and the fates. So I feel like we're going to be talking in part about mending old relationships. And I feel like that's what the orphan card is speaking to as well. Feeling alone. And I don't know that it's speaking to romance. I feel like it's speaking more to friendship, to family, reconnecting with somebody who you miss, mending a relationship. I feel like it's part of what you need to find this peace, this inner peace. I feel like it's missing having this person not in your life. And I feel like exchanging gifts is speaking to that as well. I feel like this is somebody who has a lot to offer you and you have a lot to offer them. So I don't know if this is a very old friendship. It's somebody who I feel like you were close to for quite a while, who you built a relationship with. So let's see what else Mama's got here. And we'll add to this read. Need some clarification on these cards. I feel like that not for you is definitely tied into the Fates card as well. And sometimes accepting that the things that we don't get are actually a blessing in disguise. There we go. That one too. Alrighty. So we have balance, fulfillment of wishes, accelerated motion, moving on in partnerships and alliances. So definitely reiterating that connection that you're wanting to make. I feel like that moving on, I also feel like it's speaking to an acceptance. Accepting a situation for what it is. I feel like somehow it's tied into these relationships too, this relationship that you're missing in your life. And maybe the dynamic of it has just changed, like you're at different points in your life now. Like maybe somebody's gone off and got married, or maybe somebody's moved away, far away, and just your lives have changed as well. So it might mean a redefining of the relationship as well. But I feel like you're going to be able to find that balance. This fulfillment of wishes also speaks of hope, and I feel like it's tied into this situation with this friend or with this family member, this person you're wanting to reconnect with as well. I feel like a fight contributed to this relationship changing too, because I have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands represents conflict. I have it next to the Seven of Cups, which speaks of choice, weighing your options, choosing wisely. I have the Nine of Wands. I feel like the Nine of Wands is speaking to this, happened a long time ago. And I feel like tying back into this Seven of Cups and choice, and choosing to reach out to this person. I feel like the Fool card is coming into play here and taking a leap of faith. And I feel like you need to understand that this person might not take your olive branch. I feel like that's what the fates and the not for you might be speaking to. This person might not be ready for healing on their own. I do have the Nine of Cups though, and the Nine of Cups represents abundance, and cup speaks to emotions. So I do see happiness in it. I do see the potential for mending this fence. And I feel like somebody moved away. I have the Eight of Wands, which can speak of travel, next to the Knight of Wands, which can speak to moving, and not just moving down the street, but like a big move, a far away move. I feel like these are tied into it as well, that this person is now quite a distance from you. I have the Empress card. She speaks of a very soft, nurturing nature. And the Nine of Pentacles, it speaks of abundance and happiness. I wonder if this isn't a family member, because I do get a motherly feeling from the Empress as well. And I have the King of Wands. I see the word son. So I feel like we're talking about a mother and a child. So I don't know if you're the mom or you're the child in this situation, but somebody moved far away and we're really missing that connection, that deep connection. Wanting to get back that Nine of Pentacles, that happiness. I have the Tower card, and the Tower card represents a sudden and unexpected ending. I feel like it ties into the catalyst for this relationship sort of being severed. I feel like there was a big fight, there was a big blow up. The Four of Pentacles, he can be a warning against greed. I almost feel like money might have had something to do with it as well. I have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords recommends taking time for self-care and reflection, maybe meditating. I feel like it's also speaking to, I feel like it has a duality. It's speaking to your approach in reconnecting and reaching out to this person, and choosing carefully how you do it. But I don't know that it's going to be easy. I feel like there's going to still be some conflict. So I feel like taking time to reflect throughout the process and being careful about how you're going about reconnecting with this person is going to be important too. Because one of the things about this Five of Wands that speaks of conflict, it also speaks of diplomacy in healing conflict as well. So I feel like how you handle this situation with this person and their emotions, because I feel like this is a very emotionally charged situation. How you handle that is going to be extremely important, because the King of Cups to me in this read is symbolic of emotions and high emotions. I have the Wheel of Fortune card, which represents your fortunes changing for the better. So I am seeing positively aspected cards, but I feel like it's I feel like this healing, this mending of this relationship, I feel like it's going to be a bit of a journey, and I feel like it's going to be on the other person's terms, because I feel like you were wanting to reconnect, but I feel like they might not accept that olive branch at first, and you might have to go slow, and you might have to work at their pace to be able to find this healing. I feel like that's something you're also going to have to accept as well. I have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands to me represents a passion. This is someone with a very high energy. I think that is going to be a conflict. I feel like that is going to be a potential hang up in this situation, because I do have the Hanging Man here right next to her, and she speaks of the only things that could possibly hold you back from success are you. So definitely your emotions. If you have a quick temper, sometimes doubts, insecurities, fears, these are the things that sometimes stop us from making a choice, but also hold us back from progress, definitely. this emotionally charged situation and getting her down to up right away. And if both people tend to be like this, because I feel like you guys are quite a bit alike, and that was where the bumping heads came from to begin with. It was just kind of too much. So I feel like both of you have a tendency to get your hackles up quite quickly. I have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, when he speaks of qualities of a person, he speaks of somebody who's steadfast. So I feel like you need to be a rock in this situation, that no matter what happens, how long it takes this person, they see that you are there. You are there for the long haul to rebuild this relationship. I feel like that's very important. The Hierophant to me speaks of a higher learning. I do have the Lovers card here, but I don't see romance in this read. I feel like the Lovers card is speaking to love, a deep love. So again, not romantic. I don't feel like this is a romantic read. I feel like this is speaking of a different kind of connection with somebody. So I have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can represent selfish or short-won victories. I have it sitting in between the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles represents wealth. The Six of Pentacles represents generosity. I feel like they're tied into this Four of Pentacles and where this fight came from to begin with. And that someone felt somebody else was being possibly greedy. You're not wanting to help. There was resentment. I have the Magician card. He represents having all the tools that you need to be successful, next to the Queen of Swords, who represents truth and honesty. I feel like part of this is going to be expressing that honesty in a constructive way. Because I feel like you guys are going to have to rehash what happened and how everybody felt about it. And then both sides will have to consider how the other person felt and be able to see the other person's perspective. So I feel like this might come into play as well. Because I feel like this might have been how one of you felt, that the other one was trying to just get money. So I think there's some truths that have not been spoken that need to be spoken and understood. And I feel like it's from both sides. I feel like it's from the side of the person who felt like someone was trying to take their money, but I feel like it needs to come from the other person as well, some clarity from their side as to where they were actually coming from, because I don't feel that that was the case. I have the Page of Swords, and he can represent delayed or disappointing news. So I definitely feel that he's tying into the trusting the fates and into the not for you, and that things might not happen smoothly. When you reach that olive branch out, it might get slapped away. I have the Ten of Swords, which represents a disappointing ending, but one that is beneficial for you in the long run. I feel like it's also tied into this, because I feel like even though your branch might get slapped away, I feel like extending it is big. I think continuing to extend it and showing that person that you would like to rebuild this relationship, as this Knight of Pentacles is speaking to, I think this is actually going to benefit things in the long run. I think it's going to help to build a level of trust. I have the Knight of Cups, which represents an emotional victory, and the World card, and she's a good omen card. She speaks of positive things manifesting for you in your life. I definitely feel that she's tied to this Knight of Cups and this emotional victory. The thing about her is these are not things that just show up. These are positive things that you have to earn by overcoming obstacles and challenges in your life. And I feel like by reaching out that olive branch, and by continuing to reach that branch out and to show that person that you are steady, that you are steadfast, that you are there for the long haul to help rebuild this relationship, I feel like your emotional victory will lay in that. And I do see a potential for healing. I do see a potential for mending and for success in this read. I see a lot of positively aspected cards that build that way. I see a lot that are saying that it will not be easy. So you need to be prepared for that. and be understanding and acceptive, and trust the universe that things are going to play out just as they're supposed to play out. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. If it resonated with you, please let me know, because I do love hearing from you guys. And remember to like or subscribe. You got to be a subscriber if you want to be considered for the free read at the end of the week. So make sure that you're subscribing and that you leave a message saying that you are interested. Alrighty guys, take care.